Welcome back to Whatcha Reading. I'm Natalie.
And I'm Joy.
We have a special guest today, Beth! Hi! Fireworks. Bring back the fireworks segment. So,
Maybe.
we are first going to have Beth introduce herself, and then we will jump right into what we're reading.
So I am actually the children's specialist here at the library. And what I do is I plan and implement all of the children's programs, and I buy all of the books essentially from YA on down. So
Hey,
all the good stuff.
thanks to you, we
Yeah.
have all the cool books that we get to read.
Maybe.
Most of them.
Could be.
All right, the daunting what we're reading. I am reading Fearless by Lauren Roberts. I have been reading this for almost 2 weeks now, which is crazy. But I've just had like no time, it seems like, to read. But once I sit down and I have like 20, 30 minutes to read, I'm there. And we have some people that are working here that are way further. And actually, I think she's done with it now.
She is?
I'm pretty sure. And I have to like avoid her. I'm like, don't even come over here.
Just don't
Like,
speak.
Don't no spoilers.
I'm afraid. And the Lauren Roberts, the author, like I follow her on Instagram, and she's like, oh, like I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed the ending. And I'm like,
no.
what do you mean?
Please, no.
What
no.
is it?
And block.
Yeah. So I am trying really hard to get through it because I know that it's going to be spoiler central soon. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Me too. I'm also reading Fearless right now. I have it checked out on Libby. I have not started it yet, but it's there and it's available, so I'm counting it.
Start it today.
Yeah, I'll start it today.
Maybe.
Maybe. You all know, probably, that I was not the biggest fan of Powerless or Reckless, but I do need to read the third book to finish it and to see what happens after the stupid ending of Reckless. So, sorry. I thought it was dumb, but you know.
Oh, okay.
No offense to anyone who liked it.
I got nothing. So children's specialist, obviously, I definitely read children's books because, you're never too old. I've been working my way through the Wingfeather Saga by Andrew Peterson. I'm on the second book, North or Be Eaten. It's absolutely fabulous. I love how unique it is. Like my favorite genre is romance. So it's nice to get out of that a little bit and just be a kid again and really get really good, deep stories of just fantasy and fun and all that. But I definitely like my romance, and I'm going through my mafia phase right now. I love it. Right now I'm working through the Perfectly Imperfect series by, I don't know how to say her name, Neva Altaj. I'm not really sure if that's it. I'm on book 4, Ruined Secrets.
Man, burning through it.
Wow. I really am. No, actually, so I missed that one. I actually read 5 and 6 before I realized I missed 4, and I'm like, wow, how did I even do this? So I had to go back. So I'm doing 4 before I can jump to 7. Doesn't matter.
Whoa.
They're all standalones,
Right.
but
okay.
they are related. So it's better if you read it in order.
Sure.
But yeah, they're all fabulous anyway. And then I'm slowly trudging my way through Onyx Storm. I am
started
never going. I read a chapter last night and I felt
Wow,
that's so excited.
only 500 more.
I know.
It's further than me.
It's absolutely killing me. It's like I read one chapter and I was like, how are there 15 people in 3 sentences? That's where I get lost.
Yeah.
I can't. I absolutely can't.
It's true.
We
There's
need to
so
break
many
out
people
the-
in this one.
Oh, I need graphs.
Oh, hey, we have
need
we have
No, I
a
definitely need
binder.
I made an entire
Like
index.
the whole chart with the lines
Yep.
like a
Yeah,
whole
she said.
FBI scene.
Natalie said, "Happy birthday! Here's a binder of all this hard work I put into the Empyrean series,"
Yeah.
and I was flabbergasted.
It's like
It was
characters,
awesome.
lore, the dragons, signets, like
can't.
everything.
It's super cool. If you want to buy one, I'm just kidding.
I haven't. Really?
It's on our Etsy shop.
starting today. We don't have it.
Starting today. Create one, Lydia.
look
Create
for
one.
It's not there.
Today.
On it.
Let's see. I'm also reading. I started yesterday, The Prison Healer by Lynette Nani.
You weren't supposed to start that. That might have been my book club book.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Well, okay. I might de-influence you here.
oh, not good.
Well, it's fine, but like we've said the last 17 episodes that haven't
Oh.
existed on this channel,
It's the same.
it's the same thing. Like I think 12 chapters in, and there's always this thing hasn't happened in 100 years, and I'm
Of
like,
course.
okay, So that is her.
What, does she freaking turn Fae again?
Yeah, so I don't know for sure yet, but I know, because, like, it's like this giving Sarah J. Maas, like, oh, the mates are so rare. And then literally everybody has one.
Yeah.
Like,
So
it's
true.
not rare. If it was rare, why
Rare
do three
or
sisters have one?
Medium rare.
No. Like,
No,
well
it's
done.
very well done.
Overcooked.
but
But
not well
can't.
written.
But again, I think the Prison Healer is going to be one of those where I don't necessarily rate it super high, but like I see why people like it and I see the hype.
That makes sense.
But I've been here before, not just once. I feel like I'm
We
on
need a new trail.
I'm on a roundabout
Yeah.
right now, and I'm just going in circles. I'm ready to put down the fantasy for a minute
yeah.
after this.
Not wrecking every person.
Or maybe
that
just
you
do like
come across.
high fantasy with no romance. How does that sound?
Well, I feel
What
like
is
even
that?
then they still
Lord of the
have
Rings?
they still all have the same concept.
Kind of.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
sometimes.
something is missing or something needs to be returned to somebody. Let's go on this epic quest to, get the sword or the ring or whatever. Like, same thing.
Yeah.
That's
true.
minus romance.
That's true.
That's why you read children's books.
Yeah,
They're unique and fabulous.
it's true.
And they're only
Original.
5 pages, so that goes like towards your book record.
And there's lots of pictures.
So many
Couple
pictures
hundred.
for simple people.
Don't offend the guest speaker.
I quit!
She's been our guest speaker for 2 minutes.
Sorry.
Don't be a guest on this show. Come on.
Roast session with Joy. So, of course, we're going to get into what we've read recently. So I did finish Sunrise on the Reaping. I'm not going to say anything yet. But as a result, I am rereading Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Mockingjay. Sorry.
Fighting the urge.
No, I didn't fight it well. I immediately started it. So,
Like, I'm
immediately.
seeing them all over the TikTok, and I'm like, I need to reread the books. I need to rewatch the movies. I'm going back to my 2012 Hunger Game phase.
Oh, yeah. I never left that phase. That phase
We
is
know.
still with.
Talk about simple.
I'll get you back.
There's so much fire over here. I'm just trying to be.
Started it.
I'm just trying to be the chaotic neutral.
Oh, gosh.
This is on chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, this is very chaotic.
Moving on.
Okay, so we're gonna discuss this. Sunrise on the Reaping, what we've read recently. How did you feel about that one?
Well, to put it this way, my husband walked into my home with me sobbing on the floor of my kitchen, and I was supposed to be making dinner, and I didn't do that. I was on the floor,
It's excused.
deceased. Near deceased, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But the problem is you know how it's going to end, and you still hate it.
It's still way worse than you could ever imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, well, it's obvious that XYZ happens because we know
You
Haymitch
know that. Yeah.
now. No.
You have no idea.
It's really
Things and
bad.
stuff.
It's really bad.
It really is. I have a very similar experience to what she did. Okay. No, I have a very similar experience to what she experienced because I finished it that night, and my husband was nice to me because he said, "Oh, finish the book before you cook dinner," because he was working on stuff. And
Little did
bad,
you know.
bad choice, very bad choice. Because then I went in sobbing to the room where he was working, and he's like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "I finished my book."
Could have blamed it on the onions.
And well, with the way I was sobbing was not possible. So we went out to eat.
That's how you get dinner.
I need to keep reading sad books.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
We just like to
Yeah.
put ourselves through that for some unbeknownst reason.
But was it one of the best things I've ever read?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
A wonderful
So,
piece of literature. 5
yeah.
out of 5 stars.
5 out of 5.
My Goodreads, I put Suzanne Collins will be paying for my therapy. 5 stars. That's
Yes.
the therapy.
I love you like
Literature.
all fire will be written on my tombstone. Okay.
It'll be written on my forehead before they bury me, and then they put it on my tombstone. Suzanne, you knew what you were doing.
And if you know, you know. I hate squirrels now. So, yeah. Anyways.
I hate everything.
When you hate squirrels, it's your spirit animal.
That's your
gosh.
spirit animal.
Gosh.
Beth. Don't even.
I think I need to go.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Okay. Your turn.
Better.
I just finished Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak.
Okay.
Rekulak. I don't know how to say it.
Rekulak.
You gotta say it in a Jamaican accent, even though he's a white man.
Yeah.
Iconic. It's like a thriller, and I was really into it in the beginning, and I thought it was gonna be all murder mystery thriller, and then it turns paranormal.
Oh.
And then the twist was so weird.
A little too
And
twisty.
well,
Yeah.
it just felt like I really don't like those thrillers that you can never see it coming. I love the thrillers where I'm just dumb the entire time, and then the twist happens, and you're like,
Oh, I
been,
get this.
it's been here the whole time.
Yeah.
And this wasn't one of those. This was one of those.
Pulled it
like,
out of nothingness.
It's going to be a twist, and it's going to get everybody because it doesn't fit here properly, you know? And so you're like, whoa, weird, crazy. But it's not something that, like, you have that aha moment and it clicks, and then you see everything, like, the whole timeline play out.
Yeah.
So it was just okay. It wasn't my favorite, but it also wasn't, like, the worst thing that I've ever read.
Yeah.
What are we doing again?
What have you
We've read
recently
recently.
Oh, what have we read? What have I read?
What have you read?
I don't know. I just finished Reckless by
Same.
Lauren Roberts, so I'm getting there.
It's a powerless episode.
It's a power through. I'm getting there. There's a whole lot of same. Little plot twist. Same. Yeah, we're getting there.
I'm just simple-minded too, I guess. Whatever.
We
We got it.
We three.
So I'm enjoying it. I am. I'm enjoying it. Is it like the most stellar thing I've read this year? Absolutely not. But I have enjoyed it. I'm glad that it got away from feeling like just a Hunger Games redo.
Yeah.
And then I've also finished recently 9-Month Contract by Amy Dawes. I cannot help it. I absolutely loved that book. The twist of the idea of her being a surrogate. It was a whole thing. And they're on the mountain,
Yeah.
flannel, like,
Yep.
I'm good.
Lumberjack mode.
yes. And he's all broody, and yeah, it was just really fun. And it took that, all of your typical romance stuff and just put a fun little twist on it. So it was nice.
I do like when they make like the FMC something different than like, because like fantasy, it's always like 19-year-old weak thief.
Yeah.
Or like,
So true.
in romances, they're like blonde hair, blue-eyed, skinny little whatever thing. And it's like, no, we need more diversity in
Yeah.
here. I'm sick of reading the same thing.
She is a tall, curvy, independent,
Yeah.
wants to run an animal shelter,
Perfect. Yeah.
signing up for surrogacy. Like, it's a whole
Yay.
thing.
Wow, that's so interesting.
I know, it actually really was.
Do what you gotta do
And
to pay
then
the
my
bills.
children's rec, I finished A Rover's Story by Jasmine Morga, and it was absolutely adorable.
Aw.
I loved it. It was so cute because you got to see everything from the Rover's point of
Oh,
view.
that's cool.
And then the little girl, and it really does. It goes through just this massive timeline, and you really feel like you're out there
Right.
in it. So it was a lot of fun.
That does sound really cute.
It was adorable.
Okay.
All right. Time for our most anticipated
And participated.
anticipated weeds.
Weeds.
Weeds. Yeah. Can't take her
Sorry.
anywhere.
I'm good.
I am really looking forward to reading The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose. It is the sequel to The Perfect Marriage. It came out like 2 weeks ago, and everyone is getting their cutie little special editions and talking about it, and I really want to read it. It's killing me. It takes place 11 years after the first one, and the female main character in the book, The Perfect Marriage, book 1, she was like defending her husband because she's like his defense lawyer or whatever, and basically defending him because they think that he murdered his mistress. And anyway, there's a whole big long plot twist, and I won't spoil that because it was really good. But this one takes place 11 years after, and the female main character in book 1 is remarried.
Oh.
So she's got a new man, and I'm just curious to see if the same things that happened in book 1 is just kind of like repeated, or if it's going to be something new and fresh. Because sometimes with like the thriller series, they just kind of like reuse the same thing, but some of them are good. So I will just have to wait and find out, I guess.
Cool. One of my most anticipated reads is The Thrashers by Julie Soto. I'm sure you've heard of this one since you buy YA. It's a YA mystery thriller. It's like set in a preppy high school, basically, and like a bunch of rich people. So think Gossip Girl kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And there's like this group called the Thrashers, and everybody wants to be a Thrasher. Well, one day, one of the newest Thrashers like is found dead. And it's basically a mystery of trying to figure out what the heck happened and who is this group, the Thrashers. It releases on May 6th, and I'm so excited for this one. Very
really
excited. So literally 5 days from now. I'm so excited.
Yay.
I don't look that far ahead. I'm a very much in the moment person. I got 3. My most anticipated is finishing Onyx Storm. Finishing Kingdom of Ash.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am so
Oh
done
my
with
gosh.
these chunky books. I am done. I need them to be finished.
Yeah.
And then, what is it, Fearless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting
The
that
chunkiest
one
out of all 3.
hit my Libby.
Oh, yeah.
Get done. And then moving on from that. Apparently, I'm waiting on you.
You have other things to do right now.
I really do.
It's true.
You don't need
I
that right now.
absolutely do.
Actually, I'll keep it longer.
You're welcome.
Renew.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
One of my other ones just came out yesterday, and I'm waiting for us to get it here because I put in a request for purchase for it. But it's called Bat Eater and Other Names for Corzang.
Oh, yeah.
And it is a horror mystery set in 2020 COVID times.
Oh, God.
So,
We don't want to go back
she's-
there.
Well, she's like a
Trauma.
Chinese American who's working in New York as a crime scene cleaner. And so it's kind of like, I think it's a paranormal thriller, but dealing with like literal demons and ghosts and stuff, while also the stigma around the Chinese American people during COVID.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that was kind of a big thing. And one of the biggest outbreak points of New York. So it's like triple whammy. So I'm kind of curious to see how they do that. I've never gotten to read like a book based off of a historical event that I've
That you've lived
through. You know, because it's always like, oh, the Civil War and, you know,
World War
like,
II.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Ancient times,
right.
5 years ago.
Right. And so I'm like, okay, like, what are we going to do? Because then I feel like I can be like a little old lady and be like, that's not how it was. You know? But yeah, it came out yesterday,
That's
so I'm
the way it
hoping
was.
I can get my hands on it soon. So
That's really cool.
we'll see.
The next book that I am anticipating is called The Floating World by Axie O, I think. That one is really exciting. That actually, yeah, Axie O. Am I right? Or
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It already released yesterday,
Oh.
so or a couple days ago. So but I haven't had the chance to read it yet. It is a YA romantasy, but more mythology, and it's focused on the Korean legend of the Celestial Maidens.
Oh.
I am not familiar with this at all. Like, I'm not very familiar with like Korean or Japanese or any of that kind of lore and mythology. So it seems really interesting. It's following 2 characters, and basically I think the way that they come together almost. So
I love mythology based.
yeah,
stuff.
me
It's
too.
so fun.
And I love learning new things about mythology. So I really am looking forward
your
to this
homework.
one. Yeah,
See how close they
exactly.
get.
Yeah, I will.
My last one comes out in 5 days. It's The Tenant, Freida McFadden's new book. And I can't even tell you what it's about because I refuse to read the synopsis of her books because it is just like
too much.
Well, no, but it's just like a different experience going into her books completely blind. Because like on the back of the book, you know, they'll be like, oh, well, there's this character and she's going through this, and like I read The Crash, and so like with her titles, you're like, okay, well, obviously there's going to be a crash of some kind, but like you don't really know what it is. But I like jumping into it and watching her like describe the characters instead of reading on the back of the book being like, oh, well, it's a 29-year-old whatever lady going here. I'm like, no, I want to be engrossed in it. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's a lot more spooky and thrillery if you're like, oh, like what's
like you're
gonna
experiencing
happen?
it with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it's about. It's about a tenant, probably, because that's the title. But
What kind of tenant?
Yeah.
We don't even know where they're
Exactly.
tenanting.
Right. Where is it?
Tentative.
Exactly. Tentatively.
Yeah, but I'm very excited for it, and I'm hoping, like, if and when we get it in, I know I'll be dropping everything that I'm reading and picking it up, because she's wowed me every time. Never been disappointed.
Yeah.
So don't approve sick days on that day.
I'll be watching. My next anticipated read, the last one, is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. It's an adult fiction this time, so, you know.
And she's
like,
a YA author.
I know,
She's
I'm finally
growing up.
moving out off of YA, except I'm not. It's a gothic romantasy. So very weird. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but we'll see. It's like this diviner, like a prophetess or whatever, has to go on like a quest with this like super handsome soldier guy.
Of course.
And I don't know what they're doing. Something about defeating some gods.
As long as
So
they know what
Classic. Yeah,
yeah,
that would be good
Yeah.
if they knew what they were doing.
but you know they never do. They usually don't. So it's
an adult,
releasing
though.
May. I know it is an adult,
So maybe
and
they do
as
know
an
what they're
adult,
doing.
I always know what I'm doing. So, so it's releasing May 20th. So that's soon.
We all know what we're doing here.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's older than us, and do you?
Do you know what you're doing?
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
I
no.
have no force.
She wouldn't
I
even
own
lie.
it.
Cool.
Okay, it's time for our next segment. What's hot?
I was like,
What is it? It's okay. You don't have anything.
I don't have nothing.
You
I'm
don't have
done.
anything in this one for now.
What's
Okay.
hot?
No.
Flamin' red.
Flamin' hot Cheeto.
Tamale.
Tamales, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What's hot? For my Kindle girlies, Stuff Your Kindle Day is May 10th and 11th. That is soon.
I gotta
Like,
write
what,
that
a
down.
week or
I
so?
need a pen.
And this Stuff Your Kindle Day is Dark Romance Edition.
Oh, I need a pen.
So she's already on it. She's already taking notes, already put it on the calendar.
May 10th and 11th.
May 10th and 11th. And if you're not familiar with Stuff Your Kindle Day, it's basically where a bunch of authors will make their Kindle editions free. So you can just download them directly to your Kindle. You don't need Kindle Unlimited, anything like that. You just have to have a Kindle account. You can even read them on your phone. You don't have to have like the actual thing.
Just the app.
Just the app. And you get a bunch of free books, and a lot of them are new or debut authors. So you can maybe find a new author before they get big. So.
Yeah. Sony Pictures is in the process of filming a new book to movie adaptation for Emily Henry's People We Meet on Vacation.
I didn't know that, so I'm excited! I need to read this!
There's sooner!
I love that one! That was my favorite!
There's still no release date, so you have some time. You're good.
But-
what we do know is that Alex Nilsson is going to be played by young Coriolanus Snow, Tom Blythe. So finally you can fantasize about him without feeling terrible about yourself.
Yay!
So
I don't know names, but I know that book.
We're coming for you,
Very
young
nice.
Corio.
My husband's got a date night coming and he don't even know it.
You don't even know it.
Don't.
Shut up. He doesn't. Okay.
That's so exciting.
Oh, it's
Look,
special
we
press.
we have just blessed Beth with
All messed up now.
Stuff
Why
your
would you
Kindle
tell me
Day.
that so soon?
Blame her. She was the one who
Stuff
came
Your
up with
Kindle
it.
Day and
This
People
is
We Meet on Vacation.
Soon.
That's
That is.
But
Now I have to wait.
they stay on your Kindle,
Yeah, I
so
know.
Forever.
you don't even have to read them right
I still
away.
have books from the last
Oh,
Stuff Your
yeah.
Kindle Day.
Well, that's 3.
We are going to do Smash or Pass, which we've done once before, but we're doing this one is Romance Edition. So our awesome off-camera lady is going to give us some titles, and we're
I
going to
hopefully
say
know.
Smash or Pass, little lady.
Little lady.
Little lady. Okay,
Are
we ready?
We're ready.
Okay. Deep End by Allie Hazelwood.
I liked it. It's pretty good.
I like her.
It's pretty good. It's like a college.
I haven't got that far.
It's like a swimmer and a
Yeah.
diver.
I like plot with my books, so.
It's pretty spicy.
Dungeons and Drama, Christy.
Smash! A million times smash. That
very
book
good.
is so good. I love that book.
Okay, Cupcake.
Sorry.
Lights Out, Nevesta Allen.
Oh. How do we get closer? I broke it.
You broke it!
Okay, for real.
Unbelievable.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Now you have to
And I'm going to have to 3D print
3D
another
print
one.
another one.
Our special guest
Duct
is
tape.
on here and she's caused nothing but recklessness. Like the book she just finished.
I did just finish.
Chaos.
Blame the book.
Yeah,
Okay, we ready for the next one?
maybe.
The Summer I Turned Pretty, Jenny Han.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think you guys have read
I don't know
it.
that one.
I had it on my list for a really, really long time, and then I started watching. Is it a TV series?
Yes,
Yeah, it's a Netflix series.
I liked the TV series.
I-
I'm a Conrad girly, and I know people are going to be really upset.
I don't like either of them.
Did you watch it?
I watched the first season.
The second season
that's
changes
why I
a
don't know
lot.
it. I don't watch TV.
But I like Conrad. I think I don't know. I don't know exactly, but the book sucked though. So after watching that,
It's just gonna lay on the floor.
Worth it.
I feel reprimanded. But yeah. Anyways, no.
Butcher and Blackbird, Bryn Weaver.
It was really good.
I feel like I'm trending right now. Like, it's a thing.
It was really good. The first one was the best out of all three of them, in my humble opinion.
My bad.
Fabulous. Loved it.
Twilight, Stephanie Meyer.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I love
found
it. You gotta get there's some plot holes. It's okay though.
Yeah.
It's fun and it's nostalgic.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. She doesn't pretend to be anything else.
Yeah.
she
For me,
doesn't.
I didn't read it as a younger person, so
I
I feel
read
like
it younger.
I can't like. It's not nostalgic for me, so I see through all the lies of the Jedi,
Still,
and I.
it's still worth it. I think you should still read it.
Yeah.
I think
For the
I think I
age
will.
group that book is written for,
Yeah.
it is fabulous.
Exactly.
agreed.
And I'm not that age group anymore, so.
Yeah,
But I think I will at least maybe like listen to the audiobook or something, just so I can
Yeah.
be in the know.
yeah, you should.
Book Lovers, Emily Henry.
It's on my list.
I liked it.
I liked it.
That was my first dip into contemporary romance. So I had never done it before that one.
She's only
and it
got
was
one
pretty
book
good.
I don't like.
Which one?
Apparently I didn't like it enough to remember the title.
I thought it was
Happy Place, that's
was
it.
it?
Yeah, I didn't
Oh, I
like that
haven't
one.
read that one.
I didn't like
Okay.
that one. The other ones I liked.
I want to start with like people we meet on vacation and
Do
book
it.
lovers, because I feel like those
Set
are
the
Beach
bar.
lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
those are her big ones. So
Done and Dusted, Lila Sage.
No, it was nice. Have you not read it?
I have not
I
read it.
love
I'll do
Cowboys.
Smash because it sounds
Read
really
it.
good.
It's good.
Okay.
Cowboys are phenomenal, and
Yeah, they
Lila
are.
Sage can do no wrong. So she has another book coming out in September,
Yeah.
a new
I
series,
gotta read
and
the
I'm
next one.
Okay, last one, Haunting Adeline, H.D. Carlton.
Beth.
I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. See, folks,
I DNF'd
I
it.
have a problem, apparently.
I've tried twice to read it, and I've not made it through.
I've not read the next one, but yeah.
I just can't get over the MMC. I'm like, who are you? Why do I care?
You don't like actual dark and broody. You like the image of dark and broody covering this gooey center of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I
That's
yeah,
true.
I want him to
Only
be
sweet with this one person.
Yeah,
but,
like behind closed doors, he's a little, golden retriever teddy bear. But then whenever you're out in public, he's like broody and mean.
if anybody's ever met my
I
husband,
like
I have
nice
a type.
guys.
Yeah.
I like nice guys.
We know.
I don't like being treated like trash.
That's not being treated like trash. Why did you give me a weapon?
That's why I gave it to you last.
Freaking Kingfisher.
Don't
hate
even
that guy.
Don't even
I need
hate
to
that
read it.
guy. Pass on
That
Kingfisher.
I
guy
need to read it.
always pass on
Pass.
Kingfisher.
I need to read it.
Hate that guy.
We'll do character edition next time.
Yeah.
That's it for today. Thanks for listening to us yap.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us what you're reading in the comments. See you in the next chapter. Guest high five.
Guest fives.
You're so violent. Why? Get out of here. Get